Hi, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Becoming Her, a podcast where we celebrate the journey of becoming the woman you've always known you are. I'm so happy you're here with me. Today, I want to talk about something close to my heart, something that's gentle but powerful, something that has supported me and so many women I've worked with on their journey. It's the power of affirmations and how they can support you, affirm you, support your identity, and deep, radiant self-love. They seem so simple, but yet, with consistent use, they can change your life. So if you've ever looked in the mirror and wished you felt more like yourself, or struggled to quiet that inner critic, or if you're craving a daily practice to help you feel seen, real, whole, and her, this episode is for you. Take a breath with me, babe. Let's get into it. So what are affirmations? Affirmations are simply words we choose on purpose, intentionally, to speak life into who we are becoming, the beliefs we want to have, the views we want to have when it comes to life and ourselves, our relationships, everything we want, everything we have. They're intentional statements spoken in the present tense that help reprogram your subconscious mind, shift your self-perception, and raise your vibration. And the more you repeat them, the deeper that synapse and belief becomes, until it becomes a habit. And you don't even have to think of yourself that way because you're already doing it automatically. If you're not sure, all of those negative thoughts you think about yourself, those could also be thought of as an affirmation. It's something that you thought about over and over and over again, that it became an automatic belief, an automatic response. And so affirmations are just saying, you know what? I don't want to say those negative things anymore. I don't want to have those negative thoughts. I want to change those, and I want to pick what they're going to be. And then comes the affirmations that are hand-selected, intentional, and life-changing. And here's what I want you to know, especially as a trans woman or someone on a gender-expansive journey. Affirmations aren't just fluffy, feel-good phrases. They're radical, healing tools of embodiment and resistance. When you say, I am a beautiful woman, my femininity is natural and valid, I am allowed to take up space and be seen, you're not just repeating words, sweetie. You are choosing your truth. You are claiming your place, and you're dissolving the lies the world has tried to put on you. And that, my sweet girl, is powerful. Now, why am I always trying to get you to do these in the mirror? Here's something I teach in my hypnosis and coaching work. Your subconscious mind believes what it hears over and over and over, especially when those words are paired with emotion. If you've ever heard negative messages about yourself, if you've internalized shame, fear, or not enoughness, then affirmations are one way to interrupt that programming and say, no more. I choose love. I choose truth. I choose me. In my own self-love journey, I used to stand in front of the mirror and I would feel awkward, scared, uncomfortable, or just wrong. But I kept showing up. I kept saying, I am going to be okay. I love you. I am worthy of love. I am the woman I was meant to be. I am kind, even to myself. I love who I am. I forgive you. I forgive them. You get to be you now. You get to be seen. You get to be the woman you want to be. And something shifted. Not overnight, but over time. I began to believe the words I was saying. I became the confidence, the love, the kindness. And I still use mirror work all the time. Some of you might even know that I wrote the book, Love Activator, a 90-day journey of mirror work to increase self-love and confidence. And I wrote that because it was so powerful in my own life. And I saw how it would change client after client after client's life. Women fully stepping into their confidence, into themselves, into not using the mirror as a weapon to destroy themselves, to criticize themselves, to tear themselves down, but instead to use the mirror as a tool to uplift themselves, to hype themselves up, to cheer themselves on, to love themselves, to tell themselves the words they needed to hear. So it's so powerful. I've seen it change so many people's lives. Let me share a few stories from people in this beautiful community. At first, I thought affirmations were cheesy, but after saying, "I am safe to be seen" every morning for 2 months, I started wearing lip gloss out in public. Then one day, I walked into a cafe and the barista said, "Ma'am, what can I get you?" I nearly cried. I recorded my affirmations in my own voice. Things like, "I am soft. I am powerful. I am a powerful, beautiful woman." And I listened while I slept and when I drove to work. I didn't even realize the impact until my partner told me I started walking with more confidence. And I wasn't as hard on myself. My favorite is, my femininity is a frequency I live in. It helps me feel like I belong, like I am enough, without changing anything. These stories remind us that affirmations aren't magic. They're a practice, but they create ripples that become waves, that create a new habit, that change your self-talk, your self-view, the way you treat yourself, the way you let others treat you. If you want to begin using affirmations in your journey, here's what I suggest. Number 1, choose 3 to 5 statements that make your body feel something, even if it's discomfort. Discomfort just means growth is possible. 2, say them out loud, ideally while looking at yourself in the mirror. This creates a deep somatic connection. 3, record them in your voice and listen while you're getting ready, driving, falling asleep, cleaning, whatever you want. If you can move your body while you're listening to them and saying them, it just helps them settle in more, helps your body stop resisting them. 4, you can write them down in a journal and repeat them. Put them on Post-it notes, hang them on your mirror, your computer, your car, your fridge, wherever you want. And then 5, layer them with breath, movement, or even makeup rituals. Make it sensual. Make it yours. Make it fun. This is something you get to do, not something you have to do. So here are some affirmations to get you started. If one speaks to you, keep it. If it doesn't, just throw it out. Make your own. I am a radiant woman exactly as I am. I release the need to prove my femininity. I am feminine. My presence is soft, powerful, and divine. I trust my timeline. I am becoming her. The world makes room for me because I make room for myself. Let's do one more. I am the woman I was meant to be. I allow myself to believe it. I allow myself to feel it. Feel it. Let those words sink into your cells, to your mind, your body. Your soul knows. Your soul already knows. And I want you to know something, sweetie. You're not faking anything. You're remembering. You're reclaiming. You're becoming. And every time you speak your truth out loud, whether whispered in the mirror or shouted to the stars, you are writing yourself into existence. You are speaking yourself into existence. Your body is learning how to hold your essence. So keep saying it until you believe it. Keep saying it until it's second nature. Keep saying it until the world can't help but see the truth in you, too. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are her. Thank you, sweet girl, for sharing this time with me. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love for you to share it, leave a review, or DM me your own affirmation story. I'd be honored to feature it in a future episode. Until next time, keep becoming her.